Have you been to a Greek restaurant and had one of those wonderful sandwiches with meat cooked on a vertical spit? The word for that in Greek is gyros, which means something spun in a circle, like the meat stick on the fire. And now I'm hungry all over again. This old Greek term cartwheels into the language of geography or oceanography as gyre. Again, referring to something that spins in a circle, like a gyroscope. In this context, today we're talking about rotating ocean currents generally, and the Indian Ocean gyre specifically. Three forces create an oceanic gyre: wind patterns, the spin of the earth, and land masses that act as barriers. In basins south of the equator, these currents move in a counterclockwise direction. But the Indian Ocean is special. It has a secret. It's the only one that can reverse direction. And that's due to the powerful South Asian monsoon. Remember, these are seasonal winds that flip the current during the winter, a phenomenon that you won't see either in the Atlantic or in the Pacific. For sailors looking to travel around the Indian Ocean, this was great news. Follow the current. It's like a conveyor belt. I mentioned the word secret a minute ago. That may be a little over the top, but there is a dirty secret here. Are you ready for it? Every major gyre on Earth has a garbage patch. Human pollution that ends up on our oceans can become mobile. It floats. It might be as small as microplastics, tiny plastic particles, fishing nets, appliances, all sorts of things. These can hover on the surface or be suspended as deep as 100 feet down. The terrible news is that currents trap the garbage and eventually spin it like stirred soup. Some of it's been circling for decades now. The Indian Ocean garbage patch was only discovered in 2010. It covers at least 5 million square kilometers, which is just slightly smaller than the continent of Australia. But remember, the Indian Ocean is weird because it reverses seasonally. It's more like a washing machine. And the other thing that's weird about the Indian Ocean is that sometimes strong currents push out the west end, and that means that some of the garbage patch leaks out around the Cape of Africa and ends up in the Atlantic. Are you losing your appetite? This combo of seasonal agitation and the leaky west end makes this plastic soup hard to track and even harder to clean up. Gyres are climate regulators. Heat is moved like garbage round and round, and eventually it's shifted from the tropics towards the poles. It's akin to Earth's circulatory system. Temperatures in the Indian Ocean basin are rising faster than any other. This warming is disrupting the monsoons that billions of people depend on for food and water. It's also creating marine heat waves that devastate coral reefs and local fisheries. I know I'm painting a pretty bleak picture here, but the point is, the Indian Ocean is not well. It's sick. It's a critical part of Earth's oceanic conveyor belt, but it's under stress from both plastics and heat. Saying, "Oh, that's not my problem," is a cheap escape. This is everybody's problem, and awareness is the first step in solving it. Taking action needs to follow. A good place to start is to Google the 5 Gyres Institute or the Ocean Cleanup. I'll put links to that in the text below. Gyros are about food, and so are gyres. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Christians should be the greenest people on the planet. It is, after all, our original mandate.